When I was in high school, science was, where I focused. And so once you get to high school, then you have to make some decisions and apply to colleges. So I applied quite extensively, but I'm a Southern California girl, and my parents didn't want me to go too far. And of course, I wanted to move out. So, you have to find that balance of mom and dad, where can I go? I chose UC San Diego. And I can't say I really knew exactly what I wanted to do. Again, I just followed what I enjoyed, what I was good at. Going away to college was, one of the greatest goals in, a young individual, woman or man's life. And it's a great opportunity to meet wonderful people. And so as I stayed for those 4 years, different people influenced me. My fiance at the time was very important to me. And where he went to work and where I went to school was going to be a drive. And I really asked myself that question of how much do I want to be a physician? Do I want to be a physician? And for whatever reason, I decided that if I wanted to be a physician, I should be willing to go anywhere at any cost. That's how important medicine really is. And I just really decided it wasn't for me. So I applied to graduate school, and Randy and I made discussions. Where would we go? Where wouldn't we go? What was he willing to do? What was I willing to do? I ended up at the University of California in Santa Barbara. I got my PhD in neurophysiology and studied how the firefly's neural connections make it send out its little flashes. So anybody who wants to go home at night and ask their parents who are from the East Coast, about fireflies, they will tell you that one, they're beetles, they're not flies. They actually bury themselves in the ground like a caterpillar would emerge as a butterfly. And when they emerge, they only live for 2 weeks. And they have one purpose in life, and that's to go find their mate and have babies. And then that's it. So during that development, I was able to study how the light organ worked to synchronize and flash and send messages and communicate. So a little strange, I know, but it was very fun, and it was a very little niche. There weren't a lot of us who did it. So I would go to the East Coast and collect little, what were called pupae, like the caterpillar, and we collect them and bring them back. And my major professor actually went to Bali, where there are synchronous flashing fireflies, if you don't know about that. And he'd bring them home and back, and we'd put them in our lab, and they'd all flash and sync like, and there was, the leader. And so it was just a wonderful group of people. We played hard. We